Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing amazing. Happy New Year to everyone. And oh my gosh, guys, I must let you know I am coming off of a bug that I had for about maybe a little bit less than a week. I was not feeling well at all. No energy, all this stuff. So I started off the new year with a bug. Okay, stomach issues, all that, all the good stuff. But I have been recovering, no energy at all, guys, for the last couple of days, and I haven't had the energy to do a video either. But anyways, guys, there was so much going on that I was like, okay, today I got back a little bit of energy, think I'm on the mend, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to talk about a couple things. Because I didn't get to talk to you since the end of last year. Which is like, oh my gosh. And I was expecting that I was going to get to do so much more. Anyways, guys, I hope everybody is having a happy new year. And I hope everybody is feeling well. We should never take our health for granted, guys. Never take your health for granted. And always try to do things that will improve your health. Go out there, do some walking, exercise, eat healthy, whatever. All these things are a part of the whole ethos of your body and feeling well. And I hope that we are all going to be on those kind of journeys in this new year. Anyways, guys. So, there's been so much going on. First, I want to say, so Megan, of course, we all found out that blends, if I can speak, like I have marbles in my mouth, Clever Blends will be soon available in Target. And I think they said Amazon as well. So it will be available, Clever Blends, in Target. And so that's amazing. We used to have a Target here in Canada, but it moved out after like a year or two. You know what? Target just did not do well here in Canada because they didn't realize that they had to compete with Walmart. You can't, if you are not a little bit below Walmart, it wasn't going to work, and it didn't work, and so they're not here. But me and my daughter, we drive over to Buffalo every once in a while. We want to do a little bit of shopping, and we always go to Target. So the next time we go to Target, because we did go over the Christmas holiday, but I didn't know that Clever Blends was going to be, but the next time we go, we definitely will be getting some Clever Blends. I'm going to be trying it. Yeah. And I think, you know what? That little campaign she did, that little ad or whatever you call it, or whatever it was that she did for Clever Blends, I think that was a kind of a celebration. They were probably like celebrating. That's what happened. But either way, moving on, because that's one part of news. And of course, we know we ended off the year, Harry's book on a lot of lists. His book was the number one book for the year. Of course, we knew that. I called it months ago. I called it from, But yeah, so that happened. So the Sussexes had an amazing end of year, to be honest. And I think that's amazing that they're going into the new year, with a lot of new aspirations and just a lot of good things that are going to be happening for the Sussexes. And I trust that them and their children had a wonderful holiday season. And, we are on the right side of history. We are on the right side of history, people who love Harry and Meghan. And I say that because, of course, we did find out that the Epstein files came out a few days back. And there's been so much crazy stuff, guys, crazy stuff that have come out about all kinds of people, powerful people. And the funny thing about these Epstein files is a lot of people have been saying that whoever's on that list are just the people who are kind of getting thrown under the bus, kind of. And another thing I must say, there's a lot of people on those lists that are people who just were like in the room or knew Jeffrey Epstein. And not everybody who knew Jeffrey Epstein was a peed person, a pedo. Not everybody who knew him was. And there's a lot of people who are on those lists, and a lot of celebrities have lawyered up in stuff because they don't want to be involved in this. A lot of them have. And there's also a lot of people who, who their names might not be on the list even, but they're being hidden. But of course, one of the big names that we know is on the list is Prince Andrew, of course. And also, talking about Prince Andrew, or Pede Drew, I saw this video of him, and I might put it somewhere at the end of this video. Pede Drew, apparently there's a lot of people who still like him. Isn't that interesting? That the people who want to crucify Meghan Markle for, we don't know why they want to crucify her, but the people who want to crucify Meghan Markle are people who like Prince Andrew or Pede Drew, right? I find that interesting. They stand and wait for him in the cold and in the rain and this and that. And he just had the nerve he didn't even care. He's like, he was asking, oh, what about why are there so many? I don't know what Andrew was doing, guys, when this video. I don't know what he was trying to do. Andrew is one of the most unaware people ever. Andrew saw people came to see him. I don't know why they came to see him, but they deserve whatever they got, to be honest. Anybody who is going to sit there and wait for Prince Andrew or Pede Drew, anybody who's going to sit there and wait for him, they deserve whatever they get, to be honest, guys. They deserve whatever they get. I saw the video, and I'm going to put it maybe at the end of this video. I saw the video of Andrew. He pretty much went and asked the people, pretty much, why are you here? And he's like, oh, it's so weird. It's so weird to be on this side of the lens and this and that. Like, he didn't say weird, but he was pretty much saying that it feels kind of odd to be on his side of who is on your side of the fence, Andrew? Nobody's ever, only the most privileged people are on the side of Prince Andrew, right? Only the most privileged people end up in those kind of situations. Regular people don't. And the fact that Andrew just didn't care, the fact that people came out to see him for some reason, I don't understand it. Guys, in that in the documents, there is evidence. Well, you know what? I'm not going to say evidence. There's all kind of stuff about Andrew and having all kind of relations with children and all these things. Having relations with children. Okay? Anybody who's under 18, they're a child. Andrew was having relations with children. And it begins with a big O. Yeah, I don't want to say the word because, I just don't want to say it on here. But this is the man that all those people came to see. I don't know if Andrew was trying to pull a stunt to make it look like people were trying to come to see him. I don't know if that was a stunt, if those people were paid. I have no idea. But Andrew is so unaware. He is so unaware of his... privilege is a horrible thing sometimes. It's a really bad, horrible thing sometimes. The privilege of this man, the privilege that he sits in, and he's just a horrible, horrible person. Horrible person. But guys, I just totally had to get that off my chest because I don't get it. I don't get why anybody would sit there and waste their time trying to wait for Andrew to say hi to Andrew. I don't get it at all. And these are the same people, guys. These are some of the same people who can't stand Meghan Markle. And they try to crucify her for every single thing she says and every little thing she does. It's so interesting to me. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's just too much for me. But anyways, guys, I'm going to make it a shorter than, because I don't want to ramble too much here. But you get my drift when it comes to Andrew and this whole thing. That was the thing that I really wanted to talk about. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyways, guys. Guys, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. This is my first video for the year, like I said, and I wasn't feeling well. I'm kind of still recovering. So, but you guys will be hearing and seeing me more often on here this year. And yeah. Guys, I will talk to you in the next one. Have a great one, guys. Bye.